Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a Libra reading. This is Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, but also if you resonate with a Libra, or you're someone who looks into what's happening for Libra, or you're someone who has strong aspects in Libra in other astrological houses, this reading may be the one for you. We've just entered Aquarius season about a week ago, and yeah, so there's air and air sign happening. So let's go and see what's going on for you, Libra. I'm going to do a 10 card reading, a 10 spread, using the Rider-Waite tarot deck, the traditional tarot. And let's tune into what's going on for you, Libra. The Sun. Okay, I'm going to put this way so you can see it. The Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. 10 of Wands. And Queen of Swords. Got the Page of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So what I'm getting immediately here for you, Libra, is that there's someone in your life that is really important to you, and you're in a really positive space in your life, and maybe because of that you've gone inward and you've attracted this love. What I'm also getting is there is some interference. It's like you might have had possible disappointments in the past, and there is a strong kind of fiery mother figure, and they're not ready for you to go into this relationship. It's a bit like they want to make sure that you're clear and that you're not on the rebound. They also are not sure about this potential lover in your life, with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. It's like there's two strong feminine figures around you, and they're both giving you advice. One is more fiery and the other one is more like sharp and intellectual. And you need these two friends or characters to work together. It could potentially also mean that you have a job that you really love, but there are some strong female characters around you, or feminine characters around you, and that's putting a bit of pressure on you, and also it keeps you in a state of flux because you can't fully relax in this new position or in this new relationship. And ideally what you want is for the three of you to work together. And because they're putting so much pressure on you, you sort of don't want to take their advice at all. You feel like you need to go within to check out if this love or this new job is right for you. Because you've got such a positive outlook on life, and you're in a space where things are going really well for you. You want to heed their advice, but it's like those two figures are not looking at each other. They're kind of giving you contradictory advice. Contradictory advice, and each one of them thinks they're right. So in some ways what I'm getting here is just stay flexible with these people. It'll be a little bit up and a little bit down, and work together with spirit. If you can't work together with these two characters in regards to making a choice that is right for you, and I do think you're going to reject outside advice. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups, so there is something going on with you being happy in family life or wanting a happy family life. I think this situation's going to make you more resilient. I get the sense that, Libra, if you're a female yourself and you've met this beautiful young man, messenger card, giving birth to something, or you've gone into this beautiful job, just reinforce that you guys need to work. It's like co-create together, work together rather than compete against each other, because that's going to put a lot of pressure on you. You can see this triangle here, juggling of energies, feeling overburdened, then refusing to really get the task done. And what you want is, in a way, those two women or those two characters that are around you, or energies, that can just be energies around you, that could also be you weighing up with your intellect and then weighing up with your passion. You need to find a way to work together, and in that sense the Hermit card is in a really good position for you about this situation. I'm going to get some clarity using the Wisdom Oracle deck. It's a beautiful day here in New Zealand, even though it's raining, by the way. So let's get some clarity on working together, what it is that you need to see. In many ways you're quite self-contained, you've got a very sunny outlook, you've made a good choice, but there are some strong personalities around you, and it's like they know a little bit, they think they know a little bit too much, or they know a little bit too much about you. But I think you're also going to turn the situation around and just take what suits you, and you're just going to sort of pass it over to them to juggle their own opinions. Tribe. Working together means you have to work like a family, and that is the ideal way for you and the situation to work. You need to see yourself as being in a soul tribe, soul family. That's the way to move forward. I think these are important people in your life. It's not like you can just get rid of your, let's just say, father or mother-in-law, and they're part of your life. Could be that you, Libra, are in a relationship with someone, and she's your wife or your partner, or your feminine energy partner is pulling one way and the other one is pulling another. So it's putting pressure on you. You yourself, with the unfinished symphony, you have to do some work, and I think that has to do with internal work, but also with the Four of Cups here. There's some work that you need to do yourself, to tune inwards, listen to music, maybe lyrics of songs help you out. This has definitely to do with the feminine energy. I get this feeling that you're a very gentle person. Even if you are a man, you're the more feminine in the relationship. So, excuse me. I get the sense that's why you're feeling a bit burdened by the responsibilities. And the more passionate woman, maybe not, it's hard to say, maybe not the one you're in an intimate relationship with, she would like to work together as a tribe, but the other person may say, look, I don't want to spend so much time with your family, we need to do things our own way, or I want to spend more time with my family, that kind of thing, and you're kind of a little bit stuck in between here. I'm just going to pull another card. What's important is that there's a fair exchange going on, so nobody feels left out, and that way, if you work together as a tribe, don't dismiss one for another, one option for another option. There's going to be a fair exchange of gifts, and that in that way it would work. So I think maybe you need to somehow address that and address it in both of these people when you're all together, and say, listen, I'm struggling with the fact that let's just say I love my mom, and I love my wife, or I love my husband, and I love my father, or I love or you're a masculine, you love your mother and your wife, or you're a feminine, you love your mom and let's just say your mother-in-law, something like that. You've got to find a way to work together as a tribe, so there is not this kind of resentment where you feel like, is this ever going to be resolved? Are we going to keep reinventing certain dynamics that are just burdensome rather than progressive? You want to progress in this situation. I think communication is really important here. And I just got the truth be told card. You've got to talk up somewhere here, Libra. Okay? One of these two characters in your life is certainly more domineering, but the other one is very clear, and you're struggling with being overly dominated, but you're also struggling with the clarity of the other person, because in some ways your heart also needs nurturing. And I think the best way to deal with this situation, if this particular reading resonates with you, or if it's a work situation, you can turn it any way where there's two overpowering personalities that are pulling on your energies. Just, you need to speak the truth. Yeah, communicate and say, listen, we need to work together. If this is going to work, we need to work as a tribe and communicate as a tribe, and not this kind of backwards and forwards, which one's more right. So that, and also exchange your gifts. That way you can use your talents and create something much bigger than the three of you kind of battling with each other. If you work together, there is something bigger that you can all bring to the table that you might not even realize, and that is what you can see. This is your sunny outlook. There's something you can give birth to that's bigger than the three of yours, the mindset of the three of yours. What's the last card for this particular reading, Libra? Let's have a look. Yeah, you need to work in a co-creative manner, not a competition manner. Co-create together. I think in that way you can be that happy family, and that way the feminine energy can flow. And that way the intellect of one and the passion of the other, and you being the person who brings all three together, you can really create something bigger than even the three of you thought individually. So I think this is a majorly important phase. And if you set the tone now, at this stage of this particular situation or relationship or work situation, it'll move you forward in a beautiful way. I do think you've had this situation in your life before, Libra, where you were pulled by two different strong personalities, and I think you kind of ignored it in the past, but now it's time for you to address it so that you can make, I guess, beautiful music together and work on that symphony together. Life is short. The planet needs positivity. The planet needs conscious relationships, and certain dynamics have to fall away in order for us all to align for the bigger good of everyone involved. So, and Libra, you being someone who weighs things up, yeah, just be aware that if you want a happy family life, you need to communicate in a way that resonates with the people around you. It's not just about you in that sense, or it's not just about you avoiding changing yourself to a certain extent. You also need to change if you want to improve and enhance your happiness, health, and wealth. So yeah, that's something that I would say is super important at this stage. Yeah. Okay, I hope this reading resonates with you, and yeah, I look forward to giving you another reading soon, Libra, and all the best. If you do want a personal reading, please don't hesitate to contact me. I only offer these readings via email at followyourheartintuition. My email is followyourheartintuition@gmail.com. The link is below, and I do not contact you in any other way or offer readings any other way when it comes to this channel, if you found me. And also don't forget to like this particular reading and subscribe to the channel and share the channel so that we can attract more people of like mind. Bye for now.